Hello guys, this is Planners again, and today I bring you the second part of the Arbitrator episode. And the main objective is to show you a solo roam I did with the Shield Arbitrator, and basically tell you what I encountered. It was a typical day, nothing out of the ordinary, something that will happen pretty much every day. I'll start by showing you the map. This is the tool I most use to choose where I'm gonna go. You can check that I actually used the average pilots in space in the last 30 minutes to see where the bright lights are and actually have an idea where I can actually find people. It's a very neat trick for guys who love to fly solo or even not, or even on fleets, and just try to go there and find somebody. You can go to the pretty lights and hopefully catch something. Many of these systems though are mining systems, like dead-end mining systems with lots of bubbles on the in-gate, and you'll hardly find something to fight there. So the other option is to actually know a bit the area and set destination to the major hubs or to the major SOV alliances, and try to go to their homeworlds or nearby, where you can hopefully also get an engagement. Though you are probably most vulnerable to being outnumbered and outclassed, but that's the price you pay sometimes to get an engagement. Okay, first destination was C3 Dash. C3 Dash is inhabited, at least for the time being, for Nexus Alliance. I believe they are some sort of holistic on the bets. And when I go there, they usually form up lots of numbers. If they have lots of numbers, they usually have like 50 or 60 in local, so it's not unusual for them to form up and try to kill me when I go there. By pure chance, I actually find one of those guys, those Nexus Alliance guys, in a Rifter, but he's on a ping. There's nothing really I can do to chase him. I don't want to chase a Rifter anyway, so I just continue with my roam towards the destination. Okay, I just walked down to the gate. I'm gonna continue with my business. I actually like to warp to tacticals if there are neutrals in local, and if I get those tacticals, of course. Don't like to be pulled into bubbles with the kiting ship. Okay, let's jump. Oops. This is not good. I need to burn back to the gate as fast as I can. So just approach gate, overload my cop drive, activate my tanking mods if I got them, and just hope I'm not scrammed the web far away. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Most of them aggressed me, not all of them. This might actually become an opportunity. Okay, I'll load grid on the other side. I try to look for good alignment points. I don't have any. Oh well, no matter. I need to make range, because those guys that have not aggressed me, they're going to aggress me as soon as they jump in. I need to make some range and look for a good target. This is actually an opportunity. So I'm cutting away. They're sending in some guys after me. I'm actually kiting too fast. I'm already 50k away. I'm deactivating my overload. I can check the radial velocity. In the radial velocity column, I don't see any negative numbers, so nobody is really approaching me. You need a negative number to show that people are approaching you. Okay, I try to find the Griffin. Griffin is actually the one coming closer. I still have my micro drive on. I'm actually thinking about bailing out, but at the last time I cancel warp, because they're still coming for me, and I'm in a good spot really. Okay, let's target the Griffin. Send in the drones. I only have 3 Thrashers, or better, the Griffin and 2 Thrashers on my tail. I can take that. Okay, I'm jammed. Ugh, I don't even care much. Hopefully my drones will do the job. and the other Thrasher that was nearby is also having second thoughts, is not chasing. Oh, there goes the Griffin. Okay, nothing much more I can do at this spot. I actually tried to warp a bit around, see if I can split them up, but they really never leave the gate. A couple of minutes after, I actually a Rapture that is also running around solo jumps into the gate camp. I'm actually 100 off the gate. I'm just gonna warp to a ping. Being 100 off the gate is really not a good spot for me. And the Rapture is trying to burn away, so basically he met himself in the same situation I did when I jumped into them, and instead of running back to the gate, the Rapture decided to just burn away. You can see a Thrasher conga line after him. He's for sure trying to kill also some of them. Anyway, this is a perfect opportunity for me. I just warp down to the gate, and my target will be somebody in the end of the conga line. So there is a Thrasher actually pretty close to me that seems to be slow boating. Okay, let's try to go for this guy. I also pick an alignment point, burn a bit away. Let's go for it. While the whole fleet is worried with the Rapture, I might as well put some extra pressure in the opposite side of their own fleet. Thrasher took some damage, but he's already getting wrapped by the scythe. Yeah, the scythe there, it's not going to make stuff easier for me. Not only do I don't have lots of damage, yeah, they actually even killed one of my drones. I could put my drones. I believe I could put my drones in this scythe, but with all the blob of the Thrashers, I won't be able to accomplish anything. So I just recollected them and bailed out. Okay, after these last rounds, I doubt I'll be able to do anything against these guys, especially with the scythe there. That's a game breaker for me. So I just decided to head out for destination. If these guys are all in Jamunda, maybe there's an isolated target I can catch in their homeworld. When I actually reach C3-, I do the typical moves. I warp to a belt, nothing there. I warp to the station at range, and at the station there's a Hurricane that wants to play. I drag him to one system out, and I pretty much target with him a bit. He cannot really catch me on the Hurricane. I already did the dance drone. I already killed his drones. I cannot engage a shield Hurricane head on, so I'm really applying some pressure on him and hoping for this to escalate a bit. But this is very similar to the engagement I had with the Cyclone in the first part of this episode. So apply damage far away, and if he drops down to 50% shield, then I will commit to the fight. But Hurricane, even with all the nerfs in the last few patches, is a respectable foe, at least for a shield arbitrator, I guess. Well, this guy is really eager to catch me. He has been micro-driving after me like crazy, even overloading his micro-drive up to 2000 meters per second. But even then he has been unable to catch me. At the very least, this is frustrating for him, I bet. And he's dropping to 50% shields. I actually start to approach him. There he goes. Yeah, figured as much. Not so eager to engage with 50% shields down, but oh well. They actually formed up a Cinnaball to come and chase me a couple minutes after, and yeah, I cannot mess with a Cinnaball that can easily catch me, that's for sure. So I just decided to pick a new destination. Okay, so I left C3-. I know that I encountered a 15-man gang someplace that blockaded my destination. At the time I had to go around because it was like in a pipe, and eventually I came to Why So Serious West Series homeworlds. A typical procedure when I enter a new system is pretty much the same. Hit the scan, scan for anomalies, warp to belts, and see if I find anything. I usually don't. When people see a newt in local, they just everybody bails out to pauses and station and hell knows where. But warping at station at range is where you will find most of the people that are interested in shooting at somebody. Okay, here are some people that are interested in me. Basically Naga, Raven, Ishkur. I just need to pick a proper alignment point. I actually like to pick an alignment point that is near the station, so that when I need to come back I don't waste too long just warping around. And okay, the Naga is starting to shoot at me. Yeah, I cannot hold damage from a Naga for all that too long, so I need to warp off to a spot nearby. Oh, Ishkur just went to a asteroid belt. He just damn, he probably just went to an asteroid belt to warp at the station at range so that he could catch me. Unfortunately, I could not cancel my warp fast enough in order to chase the Ishkur to the belt. Anyway, Saber, Nagon scan. I just want to make sure what's around. Okay, I look towards the belt. The Ishkur is still there. I'm gonna warp there and see if I can still catch the Ishkur. I am confident that if I can catch him in the belt, I can easily kill him before any backup arrives in time to save him. Unfortunately, I doubt he'll stay there for more. Okay, Vagabond also. Yeah, these guys are rounding up stuff, at the lack of a better term. Yeah, Ishkur not here. He already bailed out. He's probably back on the station again. I actually continue to die with these folks for some time, but they would never leave the undock of the station. They would never do anything. So I actually decided to go back to my home system. I actually did not record me trying to go back home, but my outgate was F-3, and actually when I jump into F-3 there's an unthinkable gang waiting for me there, like 10-man gang waiting for me at that gate, and I managed to burn back to the gate with 50% armor. So with my exit blocked, I just decided to pick a new destination and go someplace else. Okay, I had picked up a random destination to some backwater system, hell I know where, and well, a Proteus lands on my gate, and instead of doing what a regular Cloaky Proteus does, that's to jump in and go its way, he actually sticks in the gate with me. This is interesting. So okay, I look at the Proteus. I have no idea about subsystems, but I can see the GANs, neutron GANs. He's missing a GAN there, so he's probably as, I don't know, probe launcher or a newt. I have no idea. Okay, Corax and Proteus. Well, the Proteus is probably too much for me to engage, but the Corax, that's different. I can engage the Corax, that's for sure. Okay, they are both on the gate. Nice, nice. Let's see what develops. Right now I'm in no danger. Okay, Corax starts to target me. They've got a third one in local. I try to find out what's the third one. Check at the pilot. Okay, 2009 I don't know. Okay, let's jump and see what happens. They want to play. Let's go for it. Okay, I jump in. Also, another in this system. Nothing on the in-gate, so I just pick a good alignment point. Corax has decloaked. Good. Thorax has decloaked. Okay, time for me to decloak also. I just wanted to make sure I was not close in scram range to them. Thorax starts to aggress me right away and to chase me also. So yeah, let's put some drones on the Corax. The Proteus being neutron blaster fit, the 30k away is really not a problem, or even 40 now. the Corax is approaching. I stopped my cop driving. I want the Corax to approach me. I want to keep him interested. So bring it on. Okay, the third one is a Thorax. Probably blaster fitted too, but he's far away, he's really not a threat. I just made one more cycle of my cop drive to separate a bit myself from the gate, even a bit further. Okay, just gonna wait the cars to catch me up. Starting to apply some nudes. Let's grab him. Yeah, Karak's almost down. Actually, what I'm noticing at this point is that I am taking a lot of damage. I'm already like 50% shields, and the only thing shooting me is a lousy Korax destroyer and some drones. I mean, what the hell? Why am I at 50% shield? So I'm just I think I'm taking too much damage there. Anyway, let's get on the drones. Drones were also aggressing me. Yeah, the other warriors, I don't see those a lot, are webbing drones, although the webbing drones are still a bit far. I'm looking at the Thorax as my next prey, and the Thorax seems to be afterburner fitted, so 600 meters per second. Okay, I should have no problem trying to kite him. And even the Proteus itself, the Proteus is moving 1000 meters per second. I can manage with this speed. I should be able to play them easily. And right now my plan is to get plus than 150 off the gate, warp to the gate at range, and try to land near the Thorax, so that then it can actually target him and apply pressure on the Thorax. Okay, the Proteus is actually cloaked. Well, I'm not gonna worry about him. I'm gonna worry about the Thorax. Okay, Thorax 16, 7k. I'm too close to him. Oh, come on, bail out, bail out, bail out. I need to make range away from him fast, because if I get scrammed and webbed by an afterburner Thorax, I'm toast. I'm completely toast there. Okay, 16k away. I'm good, I'm good. The webbing effect, I believe, is from the webbing drones. And I start to put my hammerheads on him. My hammerheads can easily keep up with a afterburning Thorax, so no worries there. Right here, I'm making a big mistake. I actually have Michael drive myself 60k away from the Thorax. This is a huge mistake. This is a huge strain on my capacitor, and by the time I need to get back to the Thorax and approach also the Thorax, I'm gonna eat a lot of cap. I should have stopped my co-driving when I was 30 away from him, something like that. I already knew he was afterburner fit, no need to go that far away. So I'm just gonna approach the Thorax. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the kill right now. He's dropping real fast. The Proteus is also far from me, beyond neutron range, and at the same time he cannot warp to, although he's approaching fast. Okay, I need to apply some pressure now on the Thorax. I'm trying to cap him out. Last thing I want is for him to start shooting with neutron guns at me. Yeah, well, he's shooting me, that's alright. Also, the webbing drones are making some effect. Okay, this is critical because the Proteus is closing in. The Thorax is afterburning away. I'm losing my primary target, and at the same time, the real threat to me, it's approaching. This is not a good situation. I'm not on a good spot. I'm trying to micro drive as much as I can towards Thorax. Okay, now something weird happens. The Proteus cloaks up, and the Thorax starts burning to the gate, and the aggressing. I think they are disengaging, and the Thorax is not even has not even realized that he's not pointed. He can just warp away. he is failing to see that, that's for sure. So a couple more seconds, he goes poof, and there we go. So this was completely weird because I was really on a very bad situation there. But I suppose that's it for you. Weird things happen when you least expect. Looking back at this last engagement, this is probably the most critical point. I am kept out. I am somewhat webbed by the drones. The Proteus is approaching fast enough, although even only 1,000 meters per second, it's fast enough. And at the same time, the Thorax is slow boating away. Now, I believe that I made the mistake trying to nuke him. I needed I probably needed there the energy for the micro drive, but I did not knew what was gonna happen. I had no idea that it was gonna burn back to the gate. I just thought it was going to shove those blasters in my face. And as for the Proteus, he disengaged also when they could easily catch me and kill me. I believe they panicked a bit there, and I believe that these particular players probably don't have all that much experience in this kind of PvP fights, in this kind of skirmish fights. They just went to kill me because they outnumbered me 3 to 1. But I believe that experience makes a difference here, and even with smaller ship class, especially the Arbitrator is similar to the Thorax, well, let's call it like that, but way inferior to the Proteus. And considering even they also had the Corax for tackle, because the Corax was indeed microdrive scram web fitted, I believe I managed to kill the two only targets I really could. Well, this is all. I hope I was able to show you how a typical room goes with a simple solo Tech 1 cruiser. It can be very fun, although somewhat limited on the targets you can engage. But at the same time, experience matters. You can fight outnumbered and you can fight outclassed and pretty much still achieve good results. Okay, see you next time.